Hi, we're Team Tuna Cadardos, and we want you to know that the key to livestock genetics is efficiency. Here at the SIUC Bull Test Station, we test these bulls for their specific genetic traits, such as birth weight, weaning weight, yearling weight, calving ease, feed-to-gain ratios, and marbling, which in my opinion makes for one tasty steak.
Genetics is the branch of biology that deals with hereditary transmission and the variation of inherited characteristics among similar or related organisms. Basically, we are trying to make our production animals as efficient as possible. Back in the day, the goal farmers had was to keep their animals safe from predators, make sure they had food and water, and make sure they produced enough to feed their own families. Since our development in the knowledge of not only genetics, but how we raise them all together, the game has been totally changed. Biotechnology became more prevalent in the 1970s. Since then, our broiler chickens have doubled in size, our horse breeding has become more sophisticated, our beef cattle are bigger than ever, and our dairy cows are producing more milk.
There are a lot of controversial issues regarding genetic testing and why it is done. The biggest controversy in genetics is cloning. Should cloned animals be used as a food source? In 1997, Dolly, a sheep, became the first genetically cloned animal, and after this experiment, there were a lot of heated issues discussing whether these methods were ethically moral to the animal and whether or not the food is safe for human consumption. To this present day, there have been numerous cloning procedures done for cattle, sheep, horses, goats, and other animals. Producers see cloning as a way to reproduce their most valuable genes. However, arguments have been raised regarding these values. Some people see cloning as a way of messing with the genetic makeup of the animal and therefore processing unnatural food for consumption.
The FDA spent 6 extensive years doing research on whether or not cloning was safe for human consumption and whether it was safe for the animal. In 2008, they reported to the public that it was safe for human consumption and it was safe for the animals, and that these animals were no different than the natural breeding livestock that you see today. Now, there's always going to be ethical debates on whether or not cloning is morally acceptable and whether or not genetic testing is going to be safe for the animals.
There are many aspects of cattle genetics that are beneficial today. Genes are tailor-made to create cows with desirable characteristics that breeders want to pass to their next generation of cattle. Genetic diversity can be achieved, reproductive performance could be improved, making fertility rates higher, calving ease in females, and rebreeding after an easy birth of ideally sized calves. Inbreeding can be controlled and prevented, packaged meat can be leaner, a cow's body composition can be improved, coat color can be chosen, as well as provide the cow with a docile temperament, making handling easier and longevity of life can be guaranteed.
Thanks to genetics, we can create stronger immune systems, which provides us with healthier animals and a better product for humans.